What's going on, guys? It's time for another video movie review today, and today, in preparation for Wonder Woman, which I'm actually really excited for, I thought it would be fun, well, sort of, to go back and review the previous movie in the DC Cinematic Universe leading up to Wonder Woman, that movie being Batman v Superman Dawn Yawn of Justice. If you can't tell by my lack of excitement, I didn't like Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, and I'm going to explain those reasons. But there are things in this movie that I do like, so we're going to get into both of those things. First of all, I'm going to get this out of the way because butthurt people in the comments are going to, tell me what they think, and that's fine. But I need to get this out of the way. I am not a DC hater, so I'm not, I'm a Marvel fanboy. I'm not like one of those pricks, okay? I prefer the Marvel movies because they make better movies, alright? Batman is one of my all-time favorite superheroes. Like, I even bought the Batman v Superman shirt before I saw the movie. That's how excited I was for this movie. I was really excited to see this movie. Early reviews started coming out. You started getting the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, and I was hearing this movie was a mess, and anyway, so I went to see Batman v Superman in cinemas for the first time when it came out last year with two of my friends, and we're sitting there, and I was really nervous because I wasn't hearing great things going into it. And I saw it the first time, and I came out and I went, you know what, I really do think I enjoyed that movie. I definitely have some problems with it, but I think I enjoyed it. And then I sort of slept on it that night, and then I went back to the theatre actually the next day, and I went, no, I need to confirm my thoughts, I need to get my thoughts in order, I really want to know truly what I think about this movie. And sometimes it takes, a second viewing to really... Sometimes the second viewing can change your mind completely, or sometimes it will just confirm what you thought the first time. So for me, I went back and I saw it the second time, and I absolutely was bored shitless. The second time really kind of made me realize that, yeah, this movie isn't good. I'm talking about the theatrical cut, not so much the Ultimate Edition. I just need to make that clear. So we're going to talk about the Ultimate Edition at the end of this video, but I am going to talk about the theatrical cut first. So there are going to be spoilers too. So just, if you haven't seen Batman v Superman, spoiler alert. So first of all, what annoys me most about this movie is just the editing. As someone who edits things myself, I really enjoy editing videos. Bad editing can ruin a movie, and the editing in this movie was shocking. I'm watching this movie the first time, before I even knew that there was the extended cut, like the extra half an hour of things that were cut out. You can tell watching it the first time, if you know what to look for with editing choices, that there was just a lot of stuff cut out of this movie. There's that shot, and it's in the trailer, it's a really cool shot, of Ben Affleck, and he pushes the button and the door opens and there's the Batsuit and he's just staring at it. And it's a really cool shot. It's like, yeah, he's gonna suit up and kick some ass, right? Now, in the theatrical cut, he does that, and then he just goes straight to Lex Luthor's party. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's just an odd choice to put that there. I feel like that might have gone better. Like him staring at that suit shot might have gone better before he goes to fight Superman. But when it's just like, oh, you're just going to this party, well, why? Why are you staring at that? And it just felt to me like they went, it's a really cool, iconic shot. Quick, just put it in there somewhere. It doesn't have to make sense. It's a cool shot, put it in. And that doesn't cut any mustard with me. Like, that's, no, it might be a cool shot, but if it doesn't make any sense, then don't put it in. And I get Batman's a bit of a lunatic, and he probably stares at that suit a lot. But the story-wise, it didn't make sense. This movie, story-wise, really didn't make any sense. The other problem I have with this movie, it's a major one. It's the whole Superman, Africa, Lex Luthor trying to set him up to look evil thing. That storyline pretty much didn't need to exist. Basically, half of Metropolis got destroyed in Man of Steel. The world was already divided over Superman. You didn't need the Africa scene to create any more hate over Superman. It was like an hour's worth of this movie that just didn't need to be there. You could just throw that away completely. Add 25 more minutes worth of fight between Batman and Superman. Like, you know, add some more I'm all for more character development of Superman and Clark Kent. But this just wasn't the way to go about it. And the first time I saw it, I went, what? And you all know it was coming. It was the Martha scene. Why did you say that name? I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. What the fuck why? Like how Batman and Lex Luthor both knew that this was going down on the same night, I have no idea. Neither of them communicated with each other. Like, hey, you kidnap his mum and I'll be waiting over here at Gotham so I can kick his ass. They didn't work together. Like, what the fuck? That just doesn't make any sense. That's the thing. This movie, it sacrifices story elements for things that look cool. And that doesn't work. That doesn't make a good movie. You can't make a good movie purely out of things that look cool. It sacrifices so many good story elements. But then it also, at the same time, it sacrifices good story points for things that look cool, but then also crams 6 good storylines into one and then completely messes them up. This movie feels like it was made on the fly. Like they were just thinking up all these ideas and writing it as they go, pretty much. And to me, like, okay, of course you're always going to write, you know, you're always going to come up with new ideas when you're on set and when you're filming and when you're editing. You're always going to have those, and I'm totally fine with that. But it feels like for this movie, it's like, it just felt like they started shooting and went, what can we do next? What looks cool next? Oh, that, okay, it makes no sense. Who cares? Its pacing is completely off. I think I've ranted enough about the things I hate. Okay, I'm gonna now get into some of the things I do like about this movie. And there are some things that I really, really like about this movie. One of them being Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. First of all, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. She's ridiculously hot, okay? She's so attractive, whatever. I'm just gonna fanboy there a little bit, okay? She's a very attractive lady. But I do think she did a good job as Wonder Woman. But also, I love the action scene with her at the end. It's fantastic. She does a great job in that action scene. And, you know, with Doomsday. Do I think Doomsday was needed? No. I think Doomsday looks stupid. Yes. The other thing I do like about this movie is Ben Affleck as Batman. I am of the opinion, I think he is the best. It is the best on-screen portrayal of Batman we've ever had. I think he is by far the scariest Batman we've ever had, and Batman should be scary. There were elements of this movie with Batman where it felt like a horror movie. Like, you know, where he's up in that corner where the cop is looking at him. That was terrifying. Batman kicking ass in that warehouse. That was terrifying. The problem is, by the time you got to Batman in that warehouse kicking ass, I was already bored. I already didn't care. Him killing people, I don't know. I'd be okay with him killing people if someone addressed it. Like, if that was Superman's, like, okay, here's what I was thinking this movie should have been after I saw this movie, okay? We know Batman's problem with Superman. They set that up really well, okay? Superman's problem with Batman probably should have been, hey, you can't go around killing people, because they sort of hinted at it. With the whole, you know, he's branding people and then people are getting killed in prison because he's got the Bat brand, and I don't know how that works, but they sort of, like, almost went there and they didn't, whereas, like, they should have just fully committed to the fact that, no, Superman's got this problem because Batman goes around killing people and killing criminals. And to me, that should have been the catalyst, the reason why Batman goes, yeah, okay, I shouldn't just go around killing people. I can't go around killing people. This isn't right. To me, that would have been a better reason as to why, a better motivation for Superman to fight Batman other than just, hey, I kidnapped your mum. While that concept alone didn't really bother me, I do wish they did something different. As far as the Ultimate Edition is concerned, The Ultimate Edition definitely flows a lot better as a movie. As it feels like it's one movie, pretty much. If you watch the theatrical cut, it kind of feels like a bunch of cool scenes just put together and like really quickly, and it feels like a rush job. You get a better idea of Lex Luthor's plan, even though it doesn't really make much sense. It's still not a good movie. The Ultimate Edition doesn't fix the problems for me that... Now, it fixed... Okay, as far as... It fixed the editing... Some of the editing decisions I had with this movie, although that shot of Batman looking at his suit still was placed in that spot and didn't really make much sense. But anyway, that's my review of Batman v Superman. I'd like to know your thoughts of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice in the comments section below. If you really like this movie, I want to know about it. Like, let's have a discussion. Let's start a really good discussion on this movie, because this movie is divisive. Some people absolutely love and adore this movie, and I respect you for loving and adoring this movie. I own the Blu-ray, that's more for collection's sake. But you know, if you love this movie, then fucking good on you, man, because I wish I loved this movie. I like some things about this movie. Overall, I probably like 10 minutes worth of this movie. I like the Batman v Superman fight itself. I like the Batman v Superman Wonder Woman team up at the end against Doomsday. I like that scene. That was fun. But the rest of it disappointed me, and it was one of my most disappointing movies of 2016. So that's my review. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more movie reviews, discussions, and different sorts of things. I will be reviewing more movies, more new releases as they come out. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Look out for my Star Wars reviews. I'm doing those once a month with my friend Ali. Next up is Attack of the Clones. Whew, that's going to be fun. And I will see you guys later.